And I know what I was born with, and I know the battle that I had in my mind. So when he said it, I just sat there, looked at my face, and somebody in the crowd asked me a question. And I totally contradicted everything he said. And I was like, nah, man, I mean, I fucking know for a fact that you can be this fucked up dude, like really fucked up dude, and with the right mindset, and it sounds so easy with the right mindset.
It doesn't sound easy.
I
know what you're saying. It sounds like a simplistic answer.
Right. You can. You can. But you have to go into those dark chambers that we often shut off, and you got to open them up. You got to open up and fight that fucking demon, get in there, talk to that motherfucker and say, what's up? And we all like to take this 4-lane highway, the easy highway. It has fucking signs. It has restaurants. We all love that 4-lane highway. We always step over the shovel. And all I did was I picked up that fucking shovel, and that shovel, I made my own path. And you may have big boulders and shit. They may be getting 200 miles up the road faster than you. But going through this path of life, this journey over here that you make yourself, that's incredibly difficult. What comes out the other end of that motherfucker is some glorious shit that you can't even explain to people. And we're afraid. Bottom line is, most of us, even the people who have all these theories and shit, it's easier to accept the fact that I'm just not good enough. I wasn't made to do that. And yeah, some of us can't be LeBron fucking James. But I'll tell you right now, man, we can do a lot of shit when it comes to this pure arm guts and willpower and getting through shit. We have a lot more than we think we have.
Yeah, the problem with a guy like that with his theories is his theories are based on results. And those results are based on human beings. And most human beings, there's certain people that are born with certain gifts, like a guy like LeBron James, obvious physical talent. You know, John Jones in MMA, obvious like physical talent. But when you look at someone who's super successful, you always assume that it has to be because of some sort of physical gifts, because people look at themselves. And I'm sure this doctor, this old dude, probably had like a little gut and probably
That's exactly how he looked.
Little tiny arms and weak shoulders, and probably thought, well, there's certain people that are just mesomorphic, and probably broke it down to all these scientific terms. And, you know, they just have a fast twitch muscle fibers, and they'll say all this crazy shit that is true at the very highest levels of the winners.
Right.
But it doesn't mean that you can't become that.
No.
It just means that it's too painful for most people to go through. So very few people ever get there. So if you look at the actual results, he would be correct. But he's not correct because he doesn't take the shovel.
Exactly. That's the moral of the story.
There's not some easy, lit up, street-like path with nice, smooth roads.
That's right. It's a difficult motherfucker where you're going to fail and you're going to be in your head. You're going to be saying, I'm not good enough. And it's how you get through that. It's how you get through that on a daily basis when that thing is saying, man, I'm 43, I've done so much. You start to become civilized. The refrigerator gets you start to believe this shit. And it becomes in your fucking mind like there's people who are retiring, you know, at 40-something years old or 30-something years old. At 43, you lose that fucking fight. You lose that, why the fuck am I doing this shit?